Hello everyone, my name is Nuvela and welcome to a new video. Today we're building the FLETCHER'S home. This is a build out of my trading village video that I showcased a while back. If you haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend doing so I'll leave a link to it at the end of the video. As mentioned, today we're building the archery range. It contains a chicken farm which produces feathers that you can trade for emeralds with Fletcher villagers. You can also practice your bow skills at the archery range. The chicken farm should work for both Java and Bedrock edition, so without further ado, let's start building. Let's go! First of all, here you can see the layout of the build. We're gonna start with the chicken farm. Start by placing down a double chest in the floor right here. And then behind it, place a hopper facing into it. After that you can place a slab on top of the hopper. And make sure that it's a stone variant and not a wood type, because it might burn by lava. You can place down some blocks over here. Also make sure that these are stone blocks. Place an upside down stair over the chest, so that you can still open it. Surround the slab using cobblestone. Build up 3 layers high, and if you like to look at some lava, you can place down a glass block right here. You want to stand on top of the slab, face the back, and place a dispenser facing into the slab. This dispenser is going to fire eggs into the slab, breaking the eggs and creating chickens. To actually fire those eggs, place down a redstone comparator behind the dispenser with the 2 sticks facing into the dispenser. And place a redstone repeater facing towards the back behind it. Also place a redstone repeater to the side of the comparator, facing into the block next to the dispenser, and place redstone dust like this. Now I don't know exactly how this works, because it goes too fast for my comprehension, but this is a farm built by Trilomps. I will link to his video in the description below. To create the holding cell for the chickens, place down a hopper on top of the dispenser, with 2 hoppers facing into that hopper to the back of it. Surround this with cobblestone. Then place a lava bucket in front of the first hopper. Place a cobblestone block on top of that and surround the hoppers with an extra layer of cobblestone to make sure that the chickens you're going to put in there in a few minutes won't escape. You want to add, well, enough chickens, which could be 20 or 30 or so. More chickens means more eggs, means more output. So you want to add quite a few chickens. You want to close off this room to make sure that the chickens won't escape. And that's actually it. So let me show you how this works. If you put an egg in one of these hoppers and the chickens will lay eggs, they are transported towards the dispenser. And once they reach the dispenser, the redstone circuit is triggered and it will fire the egg. When an egg is fired, there is a chance that it will spawn a baby chick. These baby chicks will grow up after a while, and once they do, they get immediately burned by the lava. As a chicken dies, it will drop a cooked chicken, and sometimes it will drop feathers as well. It will take a while to start up, but after, let's say, half an hour or an hour or so, you should already have quite a few cooked chicken and feathers in there. That's it for the chicken farm. Now let's work on the actual archery range. We are going to start off by placing 2 pillars of stripped spruce wood, 3 blocks high, in front of the chicken farm. After that we are going to create the tower by placing down 2 columns of 7 blocks connected at the top level. Now you want to repeat this on the outside as well, and then you want to build on top of the chicken farm, just like this. Finish the 4th side as well. We're then going to move on to the back side of the building. Place columns of 3 blocks high on the indicated places. And for some reason I forgot this one in the layout, but you need to place a column here as well. Let's work on the entrance to the chicken farm. Place down oak fences on the sides like this. Then grab spruce slabs and place these in sort of a stairway up towards the tower. You can then fill in the rest of the roof with oak slabs. And at the front side, place down 2 spruce trapdoors next to the slab. Place down a slab next to that. And then place 2 trapdoors like this in the middle. In front of the chicken farm, you can place down a couple of oak planks or stripped oak wood to fill in the front of the tower. Now, at the end of filming this video, I actually looked at this front side and thought, no, that's not how I envisioned it. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to change a few things. And you don't have to adjust this, but I do think it looks a little bit better. So this is optional, but I did want it to show you guys, just so that you could adjust it for yourself. Or that you don't feel like, hey, that's a different building at the end than I built following your instructions. You can also change out these fences for oak trapdoors. I think it gives a bit more detail. You can fill in the walls using a mix of oak planks and stripped oak wood. And on this level, you can create a window if you like. For the top of the tower, place down spruce slabs in all corners like this and surround it with upside down spruce stairs. On top of those stairs, you want to place down 3 blocks of stripped spruce wood. To connect these pillars, place down upside down spruce stairs like this. Connect them in the middle using a spruce trapdoor. On top of all of these blocks, place down cobbled deepslate. This is the base of the roof of your tower. You can surround the base of the roof of this tower using double spruce trapdoors on these locations. And you can fill in all of the gaps using bottom half slabs. To build up the roof, place down cobbled deepslate slabs on these locations. You could also vary a bit using Deepslate Bricks, for example. After this, place down Deepslate Bricks 3 in a row like this. You can fill in the corners that are still open with an extra slab. place down slabs on the side as well. And in the middle you can place down a Deepslate brick again. Build up 2 more layers using Deepslate bricks like this. And then place Cobbled Deepslate again in a cross shape like this with 3 blocks on top of it. Place stairs like this, and you can place slabs on top of the blocks that don't have anything on it yet. Now looking at this from a distance, I think it needs 1 more block on top, just like this. Now this is optional, but I would replace one of the blocks in the top of the roof with a glowstone and a oak trapdoor in front of it. You can do this on all sides. It's optional, but I do think it looks good. To finish the roof, we are going to place a flagpole on top of this by placing down 2 oak fences. Then grab white wool and orange wool, or any color you like actually, and create a waving flag by placing the wool in this formation. You can place a glass pane at the end of the flag for extra detail. And that's pretty much the roof of the tower already. Now we're not finished with the tower yet. First we are going to decorate the window a little bit more by placing down a campfire on top, extinguish it, and an oak fence gate opened up underneath. Place down a trapdoor and a leaf in front of it, and you've got yourself a little window. To finish the tower, place down some temporary blocks right here and then place oak trapdoors on top, flip them open to make a railing. You want to repeat this on all sides. Now you can create a window on this side as well, but if you're also going to create the market stall later on, then you might not want to make a beautiful window out of this, because it's going to be in the way. Anyway, move into the tower and fill in the floor using some spruce blocks or some spruce slabs if you want to save on materials. You can also fill in the ceiling using these spruce slabs, and making the middle a little bit higher than the sides is a very easy way to give a lot more detail to your build. Of course, don't forget to light it up. And if you actually want to be able to enter this tower, you might want to create a ladder up to it. On to the building at the back. Fill in the wall using stripped oak wood or oak planks, or a mixture of both. And as we are going to make a market stall over here, place down some slabs to indicate that this needs to be open. You can fill in this wall just like so. Fill in the wall at the side 4 blocks high actually, or yeah, do it like this for now. I'm not sure actually. At the back you can leave out some space for windows in each of the sections. And lastly, you can also fill in this side. We're now going to create a roof for this tall section of the back building by alternating upside down stairs with normal stairs of the spruce variety. Make your way to the other side, then build up until you reach the same level as the upside down spruce stairs of the tower. And you want to connect these, so make your way back to the other side. There we go, it's connected. You can now fill in the rest of this roof using Deepslate brick stairs. Fill in this side of the wall. And you can actually fill in this entire wall using stripped oak wood or oak planks. You will have 2 cobblestone right here. You can delete those are not necessary. But do make sure that you don't delete the ones next to the chickens, because the chickens will escape. That's a nuisance. you don't want that. Moving on to the roof of the lower section, I noticed when I started building this side of the roof that these two blocks do need to be here, so be sure to add those. After that you can use spruce slabs to create a roof like this. Make your way towards the other side and create an arch on this side as well. Now, as you can see, that's actually a little bit different than the first side we made, because I only now remember that it actually needs to be half a block higher to make it stand out a little bit more. So you want to adjust this side of the edge accordingly. And then you can fill in the rest of the roof using oak slabs. These oak slabs should be a half a block lower than the spruce slabs. Now for the target practice, place down a row of oak fences from the building all the way to the end right here. And on the end you can place an upside down spruce stair with oak fences on top. And then create an arch out of spruce slabs and campfires. Now I like to put a roof on top of the archery range, and I create this using extinguished campfires and spruce slabs. I think that these complement each other quite well. On the side of this roof you can place down some spruce trapdoors. And there you go, that's the roof of your archery range. In the wall you can place down a target block, and if you didn't know, this sends out a redstone signal to the blocks surrounding it if you hit it with an arrow, which is why we surround it with redstone lamps with oak trapdoors in front of it. And now when we hit the target, the wall lights up, telling you that you've got amazing bow skills. Moving inside, create a doorway in the side right here, place down a trapdoor to make sure that the villagers can't escape, because they won't fit underneath the trapdoor. You can place down a couple of beds for your villagers, and I like to cover up this section because I don't like to see the redstone of my farms. I'm just creating a simple wall here, but feel free to do whatever you like. Place down some fences in the windows, and you don't want to forget to decorate the outside of the windows as well, just like we did on the side of the tower. So with a campfire, an oak fence gate and some leaves in front of the window. Place down a couple of workstations. For the market stall, I'm first going to create the illusion that there are two doors here and replace these two slabs for upside down stairs. Making my way outside, I can delete some of these fences and place down some upside down spruce stairs, just like this, to create a counter. Now, as mentioned before, this window is a little bit in the way for the roof of our market stall. And using some white and orange wool, you can create the roof of the market stall just like this. Make sure that it blends into the archery range, and by using some banners, you can create a bit more detail as well. Connect the roof to the stall with some oak fences, and to make sure that the villagers can't escape, place down spruce slabs at the bottom of the wall right here. Now you want to light up the build using some lanterns. You can use item frames to indicate which wares you can buy at this stall or trade for emeralds. And you can create a little table with a planted pot on top. You can use carpet to give it a bit more of a homely feeling. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All you gotta do now is add your villagers. And there you go. You've now got 2 Fletchers and a fully automatic cooked chicken and feather farm. Now, if you ever need some target practice, you can practice your bow skills at the archery range. If you have any feathers or other items that you'd like to trade with your Fletchers, you can do that right here. And if you ever need any food or extra feathers, you can grab those right here in the chest. Some final details to really make the build come alive is to place some leaves all around your build. Replace a bunch of the grass surrounding the area with coarse dirt, as if it has been built right here and has been used for quite a while. And use some grass and stone buttons as pebbles to also make it blend into the environment a little bit better. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations. Now, if you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it helpful, leave a like to let me know. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. And stick around, consider subscribing. In the video description you will find information about the video, a material list for this build, and you can find links to our Discord server, a YouTube membership to get access to all world downloads, and you can even buy me a coffee nowadays. So I'll leave you with that. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!